Unit 3, Recording 1. 1.
Amrita and Geeta live in a flat in Bangalore.
2.
They study at university in Bangalore.
3.
They go to university by bus.
4.
They have dinner in a restaurant.
5.
Jairam and Sanjula live in a small village.
6.
Jairam and his friends get up very early.
7.
They work for a small company.
8.
They have dinner at home with their families.
Unit 3, Recording 2.
Do you live with your family or friends?
I live with my family. We live in a flat in the town centre. What about you?
I live with my family too, but not in the town centre. I get up early and go to university by bus. Do you get up early?
No, I don't. I get up at 9 o'clock or sometimes 10.
And do you have breakfast at home?
Yes, I do. I have a cup of coffee and some bread. And you?
I don't have breakfast. I have a big lunch instead. In a cafe, usually. Do you have lunch in a cafe?
Yes, I do. I have lunch in this cafe, but just a small lunch, like a sandwich or something. I have lunch early, usually at about 12:30.
What about in the evening? Do you have dinner early?
I have dinner at different times, sometimes at home and sometimes I go out.
And do you go to bed early?
No, I don't. I go to bed about 12 o'clock or sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I study a lot in the evening and I go out a lot too.
Unit 3, Recording 3. 1.
Do you live in a house?
No, I don't. I live in a flat.
2.
Do you go to English classes?
Yes, I do. I study very hard.
3.
Do you go out a lot in the evening?
Yes, I do. I have dinner in restaurants a lot.
4.
Do you have a shower in the evening?
No, I don't. I have a shower in the morning.
5.
Do you work in an office?
No, I don't. I work in a hospital.
6.
Do you get up early?
No, I don't. I get up at about 8:30 a.m.
Unit 3, Recording 4. 1.
Do you live in a house?
2.
Do you go to English classes?
3.
Do you go out a lot in the evening?
4.
Do you have a shower in the evening?
5.
Do you work in an office?
6.
Do you get up early?
Unit 3, Recording 5. Example.
What's the time?
It's 9:55.
It's 5 to 10.
1.
What's the time?
It's 7:15.
It's 7:15.
2.
What's the time?
It's 9:30.
It's 9:30.
3.
What's the time?
It's 8:40.
It's 20 to 9.
4.
What's the time?
It's 6:45.
It's 6:45.
5.
What's the time?
It's 12:05.
It's 12:05.
6.
What's the time?
It's 2:20.
It's 2:20.
7.
What's the time?
It's 4 o'clock.
Unit 3, Recording 6.
I live on the Isle of Lewis in the Outer Hebrides, in a town called Stornoway. It's a very special place. The first thing is, it's a long way from everywhere else. You can take a ferry from Ullapool on the Scottish mainland. That takes 2 hours, 40 minutes. We've got lots of shops in Stornoway. We've even got a little supermarket, which is open till midnight, although most shops close at 5 o'clock. And one thing to remember is that everything is very busy on Saturday, especially on Saturday night, but everything is closed on Sunday. Everything. Stornoway is very far north, so in summer the days are very long. At 10:30 in the evening, it's not dark. You can still see the sun. It's beautiful. We actually have a different language called Gaelic, but people speak English as well. Stornoway is really a fantastic place, so come and visit us.
Unit 3, Recording 7.
So, in Melbourne, do most people live in houses or flats?
I'd say most people live in houses. Most people don't live in the city centre. They live outside.
OK. And what time do children start school?
Usually at 9. 9 o'clock. Yeah, my children start at 9, certainly.
And what time do they finish?
3:30. 3:30.
So, a question about people in offices. Where do most people have lunch?
Gosh, well, nowadays people don't have time to go home or go to a restaurant, so they have a sandwich outside in the park or something to eat in the office.
What time do shops close in Melbourne?
Well, in Melbourne, shops close about 6 or 7. They're open late Thursday and Friday, and there are 24-hour shops nowadays.
Do shops close at lunchtime?
No, they don't.
And do shops open on Sunday?
I think everything's open on Sunday nowadays.
How about dinner? What time do people have dinner?
At home?
Yeah.
Well, at home, I think most Australians eat quite early, about 6 o'clock. And some restaurants are open late, but most restaurants close at around 9:30 or 10. Some restaurants are open late, especially Chinese restaurants.
Unit 3, Recording 8.
OK. So let me check. In Melbourne, most people live in houses.
Yeah, I think so.
Children start school at 9 o'clock
Yeah,
and finish at 3.
3:30. They finish at 3:30.
Oh, sorry, yes. They finish school at 3:30, not 3 o'clock.
That's right.
And at lunchtime, most people don't go home or go to a restaurant. They have lunch in their office or outside.
Okay, yeah.
Most shops are open late on Thursday and Friday,
Uh-huh.
and they don't close at lunchtime. And the shops open on Sunday.
Yeah.
And most people have dinner at about 6 o'clock if they're at home, and restaurants close at about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Most restaurants.
Most restaurants. OK, that's it. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.